I'm Karen Hughes, and I'm blessed and proud to be your principal here at Ridgeland High School. I'm very excited to begin the 2021-2022 school year with all of my Panthers back in person in the building. This year, for COVID protocol, we will be recommending that masks be worn. We will do random temperature checks. Hand sanitizer will be available throughout the building during the day, and we are suggesting that all students still be mindful of social distancing of 6 feet. We will begin a later school time this year. Our building will still open at 7 a.m. in the morning. Classes will not start until 8:15. We will release from the theater and the cafeteria at 7:45. Students will be able to get their breakfast and go to their homerooms. And then the school day will begin at 8:15. In the afternoon, dismissal we're still going to release our drivers at 3:10. Car riders at 3:15, and then following the release of car riders, we will start calling waves of buses as they arrive on campus. The first 3 waves of buses, you'll be dismissed from your 4th block, and then after the 3rd wave, all remaining bus students will be released to the cafeteria. Students, you are asked to enter the building and go to your designated areas and also exit the building once released through the back door near the front office and buses through our front doors. I want to talk a little bit about dress code. Our dress code is the same as it's been in following years. We uphold the Walker County dress code. Please remember that shorts must be fingertips in length. Also, no midriff shirts. If tank tops are to be worn, the shoulder, it needs to be 3 fingers wide. Also, ladies, if you're wearing leggings, we need to make sure that the shirt that you wear with the leggings is long enough to be at mid-thigh. Also, if you have holes in your jeans, there should not be any holes above mid-thigh. If there are, you're expected to wear leggings or covering underneath the jeans. Hats are allowed in the building. Teachers determine if they're allowed in the classroom or not, so please go by your teacher's expectation. Let's talk briefly about attendance. You're expected to be here at school every day and to be on time. You will have 3 to 4 minutes between class changes. The restrooms will be closed during class change times, and teachers will be assigned restroom times during the class time. You will have a bell that will release you from a class, and then you will go from that class to your next class, and once again restrooms will be closed. Teachers will advise you when your restroom breaks are and which restrooms you use at that given time. Now I'd like to talk briefly about standards-based grading. Your grade for each course is on a 100-point scale. Standard mastery grades make up 70% of your overall grade. Those are all your tests and assessments. Then you're going to have 30% of your grade that's made up of formative assessments, which is classwork and homework. End of course classes will have 20% of your grade being the end of course test, and all other classes will have a final exam, which will constitute 20% of your class grades.
Hi, my name is Sharon Williams. I am beginning my 17th year in administration at Ridgeland. However, I am retiring in December, so I will be here to train my replacements, Dr. Goss and Mr. Tinney. Both are awesome administrators. I would like to share a couple of pieces of wisdom I have learned during my 28 years in education. First, I would like to share that no matter what school you attend, there will always be issues. However, you will have a better experience if you stay focused on why you are here to get an education. Second, you may find yourself in an elective class that you didn't register for. So I encourage you to do your best, and always remember that part of knowing what you want to do is knowing what you don't want to do. Students, I hope you all have a great year. Go Panthers.
Hi everyone, my name's Anthony Goss and I am one of the assistant principals here at Ridgeland High School. This is my 6th year as an assistant principal and I actually look forward to working with you this year. I want to talk a minute about the various roles that I play as an AP. One of the things that I will be doing is supporting your teachers with 11th grade discipline. So if you are a junior and you have a discipline issue in the classroom, your teachers will be sending me those office referrals and I'll be calling you in my office so that we can resolve those situations. I am also the school test coordinator. That means if you have an EOC in one of the 4 courses which we give EOCs, I will be coordinating that with your teachers at the end of the first semester and the second semester. If you have any courses that use Edgenuity, which is our credit recovery program, I also will be working closely with your teachers on that for Edgenuity. I am also in charge of the master schedule this year, meaning that I am the one that looks at what courses you need to take and making sure that you get in the correct courses. If you have a course that you're enrolled in that you need to request a change, you're going to email your guidance counselor. Please be patient with our guidance counselors as they will be inundated with a lot of different requests at the beginning of the year. In the meantime, you will remain in the class for which that is written on your schedule. Another exciting opportunity this year will be our one-to-one Chromebooks. Every student is going to be assigned a Chromebook this year. You will have that Chromebook for the entire school year. You will be able to take it to all your classes. You will also be able to take it home and bring it back to school. We're going to have some very specific procedures for being able to check out those Chromebooks. The Chromebook process, as far as distributing those out, and is going to be during the 2nd week of school, and we will be talking more about that at that time.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're really excited to get this school year going. Many of you already know me, but for those of you who don't, my name is Tim Sparks and I will be one of the assistant principals this year. I have a variety of duties, one of which is athletic director, so anything related to sports, I'm kind of the guy to go to. Hopefully I can help anybody out if they have any questions or concerns about athletics. I also do 12th grade discipline, but I will be helping out with discipline across all grade levels. But if you're a senior and have any kind of discipline issues, I'll be helping you resolve those. I'm also an administrator that helps out with PBIS, and so hopefully this year I'm really looking forward to kind of getting that kind of more embedded into you guys' school day, and a lot of times you hear about PBIS and celebrations and how to earn those celebrations, but actually knowing what that looks like and what that means, I'm really going to work on getting you guys more involved in that. But our first celebration is scheduled for October 22nd, and that's our fall festival. We have other celebrations scheduled throughout the year, but to make yourself eligible for those, you need to be passing all classes, no more than 3 absences, and no office referrals, and then no more than $5 in fees and fines. I'm really excited about this school year. Come in and see me if you have any questions or just want to talk to one of your assistant principals.
Hello, my name's Ryan Bandy. I'm one of the 2 new assistant principals at Ridgeland this year. I'm also chair of the Social Studies Department and the Honors Academy. I'll be in charge of 10th grade discipline and bus discipline this school year. So I have some important information if you ride a bus to school. Afternoon dismissal will remain the same. Car drivers will be released at 3:10, then car riders, and finally bus riders at 3:15. If you're unsure of which bus you ride in the afternoon, don't worry. There'll be a large table set up in the commons so that you can check your bus number. Please make sure to do this during lunch. Please note, just because you rode a bus last year does not mean you'll ride the same bus this year. Lastly, if you need a bus pass at any time during the school year, you'll need to bring either a note from home or email Kim Cope, one of our secretaries in the front office. Your note must include the phone number of a parent or guardian. These notes should be taken to the front office in the morning, and bus passes can be picked up in the front office on your way to lunch each day. My door is always open if you need to talk. I hope you have a great school year.
Hello and welcome back to school. To our class of 2025, welcome to Ridgeland. I'm Beau Tinney, one of your new assistant principals and CTAE supervisor. This year, I will have the privilege of overseeing Freshman Academy, which means, class of 2025, that if you're having an off day or need some help with adjusting to life here, I will be available to help you. Also, if you need someone to celebrate with after you pass your first test, I'm your guy. In addition to that, I will be responsible for maintaining our school's safety procedures. If you have any questions, please come see me. I will also help to organize our club schedule for the year. This year will be different and better than last year when it comes to our club offerings. However, we will have to start the year in a virtual capacity, and hopefully we'll be able to soon move to our traditional face-to-face meetings. Some of the things you have to look forward to with our club schedule is FFA, FBLA, TSA, and many, many more offerings. We will have a virtual club fair coming to you soon in the form of a website. Virtual clubs for the first 9 weeks, and we are hopeful to be in person after that.
Hello, Ridgeland Panthers. Welcome back into the building. We are so glad that you are here. I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce myself to you. My name is Miss Fritz, and I am the senior counselor, and I'm here to help with college applications, scholarships, financial aid, transcript audit sheets to make sure that you have all the classes that you need to graduate, and a lot of other things as well. So please know that I'm here to help support you in whatever you may need as you're transitioning out of your high school career. Please know too that we have 3 other wonderful counselors who you're going to meet in just a few minutes. They're going to introduce themselves to you, and I just wanted to share that please know that our #1 role here at the school is to support you as a student. And we can do that in a variety of ways, not only through class changes, looking at your transcript, helping you with a class that you're struggling in, but we can also talk to you about things that may be going on at home or outside of school that you're struggling with. Please know that our doors are open to you, and we want you to come and visit us. Have a great school year.
Hey, my name is Miss Newland, and I'll be working with the juniors this year. I look forward to getting to know you.
Hi, I'm Miss Beckett. I'm the 10th grade counselor. To those returning this year, I'm so excited to see you, and if you're new, I would love to meet you.
Hi, I'm Miss Jones. I'm the 9th grade counselor. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys and meeting you and working with you this year. You're welcome to come see me whenever you need to. I'm just excited about this whole school year and all the great things you guys are going to do. We'll see you soon.
What's up, Ridgeland High School? So glad to be here this brand new school year. I want to talk about some things with you. I've been your school resource officer for the last 11 years, and I want to show you some things that we are acceptable and the things that are not acceptable within the walls of this school. As you see, as Ridgeland High School likes to promote dual enrollment, this is not the kind of dual enrollment that we are looking for. This is dual enrollment that will get you in a lot of trouble. As I mentioned to you earlier, I have been your school resource officer for the past 11 years. However, I will not be your full-time school resource officer this year going forward. I want to introduce to you your new school resource officer, Miss Leslie Coppick.
I'm Leslie Coppick, and I'm going to be your new school resource officer for 2021-2022 school year. I look forward to meeting each of you, and if you have any problems, you come find me. We'll talk about it. If I can't help you, someone else can. I'm not new to this. I'm not new to being a resource officer in the high school, and so with that, I'm going to give it to him, so just pay attention to what he says, and I look forward to seeing each of you.
Thank you, Ms. Coppick. As you know, there are things that if you were to bring them to school would be not only a violation of school policy, it would also be a violation of law. If you were to bring something like this to school, there's not but just a couple of things that you smoke in these things, and I don't think Prince Albert is one of them. We also have these things here that it's been an epidemic in the past several years. We're going to act prudently with these things. You've had plenty of time to know that these are a no-no. If you get caught with these, not only are you going to be dealt with by way of school policy, you're going to be charged with a crime. If you are caught with one of these, it'll be taken away from you. It'll be property of the state. And also, if you get caught with one of these, then you will be asked to do 20 hours community service, and you can have your license suspended for a period of 45 days, or it will keep you from getting your license for a period of 45 days if you get caught with one of these devices, plus there's a fine associated with it. They come in many different forms. This is one of the more common ones we see. Now this right here is something altogether. Everybody out here, I know that you know what that is. It's a dab pen. It's a dab pen. It's quite popular, and the little vial right here on the end contains a liquid that is a cannabis oil. It is a man-made cannabinoid that is not designed for inhalation. It's designed as an incense. But these knuckleheads are out here putting this in their lungs, and they're having to go to the hospital. We had 4 incidents just last year where an ambulance was called that somebody made the unwise decision to introduce this into their lungs. If you bring this to school, you will be charged with a felony. Dip is not tolerated. Cigarettes, they're not tolerated. If you come to school and you bring a weapon or a replica thereof, does not matter to me. This right here just so happens to be a replica. But if you're holding this thing in an offensive manner at somebody, do you think they're going to know that you're just kidding? No, I think not. This right here, if you pointed at me, law enforcement, bad things are going to happen. And then you've got the smaller variety. This right here is just a cap pistol. I don't know what it is. It looks like a 22 to me. This one looks like just a little pocket derringer. This is a cigarette lighter. If you point it at me, then I'm going to assume that you mean to hurt me. I took this off of a kid. What do you think that a kid would bring something like this to school for? There can be only one thing that this is used for, and that's to rearrange somebody's mug. This will get you a felony. Found this on a can. That's a Ninja Star. This right here can hurt if used in the proper way. This right here, if you're in possession of these, this is nothing more than something to rearrange somebody's grill. Don't bring this to school, it'll get you in trouble. I had this knucklehead bring these to school, and he went to popping them, and the small commons caused a panic. People started running and bumping in, knocking one another over, because they thought there was gunfire going on at the school. This will get you in a lot of trouble, even though it's a firecracker. For every choice that you make, there's a consequence, good or bad. If you keep your choices toward school and school-related things, you're going to get good consequences. But if you do things like this is a choice, it's going to be a bad consequence. I assure you of that. Now I want to go over a couple more things. Number one, I want to stress to you whatever issues you had over in middle school or what you had over in the summer, don't bring that junk into school. I hope everybody has a great school year.
In closing, I just want you to know that I'm so excited that you are back for the 21-22 school year. If you ever need anything, please know that my door is always open. You can come by and see me in the front office or email me at karenhughes@walkerschools.org. Thanks again for your time, and go Panthers!